Okay, I'm back. And, oh, I can't believe it was 1 minute. But, uh, we got 2 messages. Yeah, one from Shay and one from, Swee. I don't know. Can't remember how the name is pronounced. But, don't get there. I hope. But, yeah, let's just allow me to grab all these. And... Okay, I've heard that people are getting the free doctor ratio. How come I haven't got mine yet? It's supposed to be in the mail, and I do not have it. Oh, I could pick up from here. But let's see what's going on here first. Stop right there. No. Doing what I think you do, and I've only seen it done in one game. I'm not used to other people doing it. Okay. Nice little brief scenarios. Alright, what's going on in here? Herta, what do you want? Oh. Yeah, the hell with reading that. Wait. Yeah, definitely how to read in that. Screw it. Leave it alone. I don't know what it's doing. Oh well, let's go here. Let's go grab our gift. It's okay, it's evil art, or basically I still need to do that, then I can get my free doctor ratio. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's going anywhere, so yeah, if that is the case, get this done, get my free doctor ratio, and then have some fun with it. I hope. Yeah, I sure hope I do at the end. I've still got some stuff to do anyway. Alright, let's begin the Trailblaze mission. It's about time I got through it anyway. And plus I've got through the time stuff anyway.
It's getting late. Where to now?
So it's not really in a rush to get the other things done yet. But I will get them done later. She's not here. The chat feels like deja vu. Huh? Ah, accountable. Hmm?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Oh. That is not good. Someone's attacking Herta. Right, we need to stop this. Whatever it is. But then again, isn't it just puppets that they're attacking? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying stuff. It's the evil hour unless the actual Herta has been targeted. But it's still shot the puppet. What does actual Herta look like? I want to know. And basically, if we actually do get to see her, well, she's going to be a 5-star, isn't she? Okay, okay, we're going to go see. What does simulate universe? I'll go. Let's just hope we can get some answers. Hope. Oh. I got static.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
Hey! Why? No!
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up, dazed. She may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Yes, I do remember you.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Astor will explain it all to you.
Wait, so I'm just wondering, if we did this first before we did that other one, would that line change or would it still be the same? I don't know. But
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
why don't you talk to the other puppets? Won't they know? And they all linked.
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources.
Seriously? Super smart club? What the hell club is that?
However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Using the simulated universe. No, actually running around the station.
Don't play the fool. Think.
Hey,
I think I was...
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
yeah, I remember doing this.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory's kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
And
I think Herta mentioned Asta. That's right. I think I visited Asta.
now the memory bubbles actually play a role. Unlike they did earlier.
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Alright, let's go.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Why is this not, well, censored or something? Blocked? What? Or is that the memory that the thing I can't remember?
Asta seems to have mentioned 2 names. 2 researchers from the departments of Ecology and Insight.
Well, and try with another bubble, I'll go over there.
I can't recall the other person, but one of them was Hinkle. I remember her.
So that's her.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me. A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx? Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Really? They're curious?
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day. I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta, too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler. Right, then...
Ah,
I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. It was at...
I'm drawing a blank. So that's my memory. Is that just everything I'm piecing together?
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Stay in the current memory. Right, is this something I can do in this memory? I don't know.
A curio that's alive. Maybe the researchers at the departments of ecology, Hinkle, and are around here.
So they're basically saying the exact same thing anyway.
I'm gonna tell you something. Make sure you don't tell anyone else.
Of course. My lips are sealed. Not a word to anyone.
The multiple disappearances? They're all for real.
Seriously?
Shh! Why are you being so loud? Do you want to disappear too?
Ah, so you can actually speak to, well, okay, near enough everybody else. But at least everybody has a voice at this point.
It's been so long and there's still no response.
There's something fishy going on. How come they haven't recovered anything? I don't believe it. They're hiding something.
Those managers are useless.
Hey, useless management.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though, I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
I have faith in your abilities. So, how about my offer? Why not come with me after this is done?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print?
Magnifying glass.
I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Sure thing. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I'll be bringing you something big soon.
It's happening again. The words in my memory are all jumbled up.
Ah. So we actually do get some feedback from us by just about listening to everybody.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person. People are growing more and more distrust. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this.
Ah, leave that one. Anyone else?
I saw it. I saw that person disappear. They vanished right before my eyes. Just like that. Step. It was so quick. No traces left. Not even bones.
What do we do? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, whatever. Just let the professionals deal with it. Did you finish your work?
Okay, people are getting scared on something. Nope, and... Alright, that's it. Now let's move on to the next memory.
Adler was with Arlen. They were...
So did I miss something in the previous one? Eh.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
We're walking the dog.
Where's the dog?
We're having a walk.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too.
I thought you were walking the dog.
That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own. No danger. Of course he's not in danger. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time? Let's walk and talk. Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Well, you're probably referring to Pepe, right? Pepe did help earlier.
Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Oh, I can just go that way.
Rules are made to be broken.
Together as one. Human creations.
Get them!
Blade of Moonlight. In lunar flame.
Dead. Easy.
All things shift in divination.
Okay. Where to now? Down there. But...
No, not this road. I didn't go there.
Oh.
Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
Get him, Pepe! We're coming!
Converge and awaken!
Missed something! I thought you would still keep playing!
No matter.
Blade of Moonlight.
Oh well. Just make it quick. And then it should be over. Come on. We're almost there.
Rules are made to be broken.
Right.
In lunar flame. Blade of Moonlight.
Give me strength!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Human creations!
And we are done. No, not yet.
Peppy, are you okay?
That's me. What's up?
She wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
What's that about?
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Just as I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Don't tell me that. Well, no, it won't be, will it? What Ruel made did to us, right? A few side effects. Ah, so I need to find all three of them. And that, what bits of my memory?
I think I missed something. I need to think harder.
Yeah, I know we missed something, Nat. But can I do anything else?
No, not this road.
No.
I didn't.
I just talk to the kid.
So, which curio do you want to know about? That's all you got? Too abstract. Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head? Huh, she's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
What do you mean?
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
We don't know.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Oh, right. Asta mentioned another name.
Oh yeah, the name we couldn't remember. But see where it goes. Wait. Now I go here.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
All the way back here. Okay, now I can pick up everything I kind of missed.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
These two aren't making any sense. This is so weird.
No, they're not. Okay, that was the only thing I missed.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned some... If only there were some...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit.
I can't recall the other person, but one of them was Hinkle. I remember her.
Oh, so if you go back, you gotta go through each memory individually. Ah. Wait. Have to do all over again?
A curio that's alive but doesn't.
Huh. Oh, so we can...
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Could I get something from this?
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after? I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding. Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts.
Oh, true.
Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again. Yes, 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this.
True.
Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Yeah.
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already?
I can help you too.
Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
I got something. Okay, more info. Okay, so
the other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
yeah, we do.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Why did I come back here?
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Okay, so came back here. Was there a reason?
Hey, what brings you here, Rich?
Oh no,
It's
that's the
all
same
take.
thing.
Here's the account. Oh, small scale.
Here too, did my memory... Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
Oh, so I had to come back here for that. But then again, it was basically the same as usual, wasn't it? Which...
What did Emily say? Ah, so now I keep coming back. Oh, it's gonna be mingling with every single one who I spoke to. Ah.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young...
I'm not that wonderful.
No need to be modest. Though I confess I did hear someone say
I've already
you were the
listened to this
shining
bit,
star
but-
of...
Sure.
See this
Just
material
get to
here?
what the new bit
People
is.
are so inconsiderate. I'm not getting any younger.
Again? How many times?
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
Oh, you just did help me.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too.
Yeah.
Now I should be able to tie everything together.
So now I go back to the kid and piece it all together.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Let's go see Adler. Why?
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Just as I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure? I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Not good. Got another curio. Wow. No. Something. Wait, was that it? That's the only thing?
I'm sorry. This...
Yeah, that's it. Now I speak to you.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head? She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Huh? What did I say?
Okay, am I even getting these right? So if I don't, then... Yeah, it just doesn't do anything.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either. That's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form.
Really? Is Heliobi? Helio's on the station?
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth. Let me remember my initial conversation with Herta, just in case.
Okay, so... Back to Herta.
I need to go over it from the start. Starting with the conversation I had with Herta.
Yeah. Back to Herta.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints.
Okay, so... This one?
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it. That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society.
Wait, it does?
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Okay, so... More information. But more stuff I'm not reading. Back to the present. That's all the information I got.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Basically everyone who was involved.
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Yeah.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth.
Yeah, but it doesn't work for everything, does it?
If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
Oh, that evil look I'm giving. Why am I giving him an evil look?
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Okay, so... Alright, I know we've been doing this in Genshin Impact. Why do we have to do, why do we have to play Phoenix Wright in this game? Ace Attorney.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Is that it?
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Did no one teach you manners?
Hey, I'm trying to defend myself in court.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough. Based on your story, you... And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and she just mentioned it in passing. However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
Yeah, we already know that he does. He looks down on everybody.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Don't think anything there.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Sure. But you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Ah, so did I get something because it's highlighted?
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Is any of these right now?
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, to get more information about the curio. I didn't get a direct answer, but Asta recommended I seek out a researcher who could help.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking her, Lady Asta.
Hey, come on!
Your testimony went out the window the second you started being secretive. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position. Some things shouldn't be said in the open.
What could be more important than Herta's safety?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. I should consider him one of us. It's okay. You can tell him.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Also, when...
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department.
Yes, I ran into Arlen when looking for Adler.
Adler?
A level 2 researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head, he knows more about curios than anyone else. He happened to be helping Arlen investigate the disappearances.
Well, did he enlighten you?
Adler seemed to have had an idea at the time, but he never contacted me again.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together. If I review a certain record...
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet
So,
being attacked.
This is the last one, right?
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
So that's why they can't connect to it.
Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? you need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Hooray! Done questioning.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Ooh, what now? More reading.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, Annihilation will find you.
Oh, shut up. Alright.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
Well, I did get the path of destruction from here. Wait, how is erudition here? I haven't even heard of that.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase.
But how come the Nanook sees nothing with them, but did he see something in me at the very beginning? Move. So basically I'm more dangerous than they are. Is that what I'm getting at?
The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion. the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that... that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
Uh-oh.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Just me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Can do. Okay. That's, interesting what just happened. Basically the Annihilation Gang.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fetora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
So what, it's the exact same thing as what they said?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Alright, when... going over here. Even though I should have just gone out the door and found out where I was. I think there's a new place that I haven't been to. But it's only one room.
Home use object finders on sale now.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
Good.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
I want that stuff. Give it to me.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people. I don't know. That depends on your friend.
All right. Why'd I have to say that? Okay, just basically skimming over it, trying to pick out stuff, as I always do. Alright.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
Oh, really? What happened?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace.
Where was he last on the surveillance cameras?
The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence?
Think not.
We need to investigate this.
Okay. And Danhang. Yeah, even though I'm surprised he doesn't know he hasn't come off the express to come to wander around the space station. Okay, I got a list of missing people. Wait, down here.
That jerk! 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 Jerk!
What? Who did what now?
Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again! Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Alright, so we got a booklet. Right. Alright. That's that.
Your countenance suggests tragedy. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Alright. Oh, Dunhung. What now? way too quick. Ooh, lots of information. Alright. Ah. Wait. Why are we down here? Huh. Oh well, there's something there for me to do. Later. Alright. Let's go see. Ha! Ah! That's what it was. That's where we were.
You're
No
back.
Man's Land. Apparently.
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble.
Yeah.
We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Possibly.
Indeed, and I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance.
Okay.
He must have come across some vital information.
Okay, he was reading the booklet.
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense.
He was reading the booklet. I thought that would be a good place.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital
I understand. So...
Tenuous connection. First,
okay, last
Adler's
one.
disappearance.
I understand.
Nope.
Tenuous connection. First, the next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discover they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must know what this means. The next angle is what the victims have in common,
So,
distasteful as that discussion may
nothing
be.
there.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. There is another secret with Ifrit. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
Save that one or that one? Yeah, it does.
During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion.
So that means basically just transporting people, but with flames.
Look, the answer is right there.
Did I get that right?
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
It's the phase flame. the creation of member number 29, Sir Karl. She was an amazing genius. Intelligent, kind, and humble. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. Such a pity.
Huh? 29 days? What?
The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Sir Karl had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
Didn't actually do anything highlight, so...
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta's been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process.
Really?
If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta's been... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find was the phase flame. And Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the phase flame through the concept of energy life forms. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
In the booklet? Yeah.
When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Sir Karl's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
Yeah, alright. The flames are being used as a cover to teleport people.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear.
Hey, we didn't do anything with that picture.
And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
So how are we gonna get them back though? Oh, there's a box. Don't know why it just... You can read it, but I'm just skimming it. That was it.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Enough of what?
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Oh! No! No! She got teleported away.
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
Yeah, we've already established that.
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
Wait, did you got moved to a new location? If that's the same with everybody else, why haven't they shown themselves yet?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station.
Good.
Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Ah. So now we're getting to the actual part of it. And yeah, he's trial character. Yes, I put me in. Yeah. And for good measure. This should be fun. I hope. Sadly, I've got 2 destruction paths. But, still works.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameter, Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss...
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace.
Alright, so... Yeah. Alright. Ah.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Okay. Into the flames. And go. Ah.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Screwlum said, it cannot escape from here.
Ah.
Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Well, yeah. So, basically, am I gonna... So I'll play a few games. I'm wandering around. Trying to do stuff. It says go for that one, but... It's just blocked off and... Yeah.
Things I just can't do. Fine. Through the flames. Ah. Come here, you flame.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Really? Alright. Let's chase it down. Ah. We've got bugs. Deadly bugs. Ow. Stop that.
Answer me.
Be gone,
lunar
all of
flame.
you.
Blade of moonlight.
Bye, bugs. Yeah. So easy.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Alright. Not going down that way. Wait, really? How, I've got to take the long way around. Ah. Stupid bug.
Rules are made to be broken.
Right, alright. I have people to save. And a flame to track down.
Test. 0 points. Got them. Mediocre.
Blade of moonlight.
Get all three. Start killing bugs.
Reach the end of the story
Bugs die.
in your own way.
Ow.
In lunar flame.
You do not have to hit me.
Answer me. Fail.
Wait. How does Dr. Ratio heal himself?
The measure of truth and falsehood.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa will crush you.
Blade of moonlight.
Basically, isn't that what it is? Okay, so moving on. Yeah, probably through lab, but anything like a bear. Ah, there's the bug. Hunt down all the bugs. I need to exterminate her.
Try harder.
Just supposed to run the law through. I'm gonna exterminate her on her to space station. And
So devils.
I'm a
crush them
Pokemon
all.
master.
Rules
Well,
are made to be
Aquarium
broken.
master on Reload 6.
Just a scratch.
Kinda interesting.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Right, and everybody dies. No more bugs.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Yeah, Can't do anything here, can I? No. Alright, heal up. There we go. Ah.
Human. Why? This has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Okay, Going in here doesn't work. Ah, now we're going. Ah, okay. Where to now? This way? Ah, no, we're going down. Just go to the elevator. No. Where's the elevator? Oh wait, it's right in front of me. What am I doing? Wait. Then again, can I use? Ah. Hey.
What is your goal?
What was your goal? Kidnapping people.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Yeah, I hope so. Right. The time is up. Attack the bug!
Answer me. 0 points. Got them.
Come on, we can do it.
Just a scratch.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
So many follow-up attacks. And now they're all fell. Okay, not all dead. There's one left.
Test.
Eiffel chalk. Mighty chalk coming at you. Wait. Ah, still going down. Wait. No. Always having weakness. Ow.
Knowledge, the measure of truth.
The leaning total teaser. Throw chalk.
Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
Almost done. Bug go boom. Oh, more bugs.
Blade of
Be gone, bugs. No one likes you.
Test. 0 points.
Alright. Heal up. Okay, is this gonna be your final spot?
It's over.
It's a little ember.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is it a wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place? I will acknowledge my brashness. For now. But next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
No. Won't happen.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Oh, what? Why did I touch it? Uh-oh. What? Ah! Did I just help him summon all them?
The banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we?
Yeah, let's just kick some butt.
Answer me.
And it should be over kind of quick.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Knowledge, the measure of
Leaning
truth
Tower
and
Pisa.
falsehood.
You disrupt class, you get chalk thrown at you.
0 points.
Rules are made to be broken.
Alright. So, come on. Why did you heal?
Just a scratch.
Jingle you. She needs healing. Wait, is...
Yeah.
Is it kind of feel thing from Ratio
Lunar
that
flame.
we're getting some healing every turn?
Blade of moonlight.
Answer me.
I like what looked at. That's why I'm getting healing.
Protect me! Protect me!
Test.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Dr. Listening class.
Yeah.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Answer me.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
What about everybody else that was taught by the flame?
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
So,
Lunar flame. Blade of
more than
moonlight.
just Asta.
0 points.
Rules are made to be broken.
Answer me. 0 points.
And it is over.
Yeah.
Get them.
Not yet.
Just a scratch.
A miracle!
Test.
Ah. I did the achievement. Don't know what it was, but... Dr. Ratio!
Blade of moonlight.
Really, Popo? Couldn't you kept them healed?
In lunar flame.
Hey! Ah, yay! We got her back. But still, wasn't there more people that was That was teleported.
Good work. You did very well.
Yeah, sure hope you can't hit the rain.
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic.
And what was the fright? Basically the fact that she was covered in flames at that point. She fell unconscious after that.
While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
Ah, that's good.
It was all thanks to Adler.
Why? What did he do?
They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine. Yes, it is over.
Good.
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam.
So have we still been able to find that puppet? Or then again, that could have been teleported with all the others, but...
But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself.
Can you let me know what it is? Come on, I'm curious. Yeah. If you read that, fine, but I kinda skimmed. It's still around.
I've been waiting.
Oh.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Was this what you was talking about? Tracking him down?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
Wait, is he saying he caused this?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
Yeah, you said that.
I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation gang's modus operandi. Logic, a third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screw'em. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
Ooh. So are you saying he's challenging you? Or is he challenging Herta?
The ruler of planet Screw'em is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that.
The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
So basically, are you saying that you interrupted the Duke Inferno to test everybody to see if they can pick themselves up from tragedy? Am I getting that right?
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her.
Why?
With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
So you used that flame to teleport and that was it. Okay, now Dr. Ratio can appear on the train. So When am I going to be getting my free data ratio? Is everything back now? Who's that? Oh, she doesn't even know him. Okay, what were the things I got? Ah. So I got that. And I've done this. So, that was interesting. Fun, a little bit. And I'm still wondering how I can get my free data ratio. How do I get him? Didn't say he'll be sent in the mail. I haven't got him yet, have I? No, I don't think I do. Don't think I do. No, I haven't got my free data ratio yet. How do I get him? Doesn't even say here, does it? I thought that live stream said everyone can get him. Oh, I probably will, but a little bit later. I'm still confused. But anyway, that is going to be it. I am done with the actual Trailblaze mission. And hopefully I can somehow get my free data ratio somehow. I don't know how I'm going to get it, don't know when, don't know where, but hopefully I do. So, yeah. That's gonna be it. Okay. Bye!